In the mid-20th century, international travel was an exhausting luxury reserved exclusively for the ultra-wealthy. Crossing oceans meant enduring days aboard vibrating, noisy, propeller-driven aircraft that frequently had to stop for fuel or dodge violent weather. But one American company was about to shrink the planet and completely democratize global travel: Pan American World Airways. Led by its fiercely ambitious and visionary founder, Juan Trippe, Pan Am single-handedly dragged a reluctant aviation industry out of the propeller era and launched humanity into a dazzling new epoch of speed and luxury known as the Jet Age. The revolution began in the early 1950s with a high-stakes, multi-million-dollar corporate gamble. Juan Trippe realized that the future of flight belonged to jet engines, which could fly twice as fast and twice as high as traditional propeller planes, soaring smoothly above turbulent weather. In 1955, Trippe made a shockwave announcement that stunned the aviation world. He placed a massive, unprecedented $269 million order for 45 brand new, unproven jetliners, specifically the Boeing 707 and the Douglas DC-8. At the time, no single airline had ever spent that kind of money on aircraft that hadn't even finished production. Trippe's massive order effectively forced Boeing to build the 707, a plane that would fundamentally alter the geometry of global transportation. The historic climax arrived on October 26, 1958. A gleaming Pan Am Boeing 707, christened the Clipper America, took off from New York's Idlewild Airport bound for Paris. On board were 111 elite passengers being served gourmet meals by meticulously trained flight attendants. The flight was an absolute sensation. By slashing the travel time across the Atlantic from 11 grueling hours down to just 6.5 hours, Pan Am made international borders practically melt away overnight. The flight was so smooth, fast, and quiet that passengers described it as floating on a cloud, signaling to a captivated global public that a new era had officially arrived. But Pan Am's ultimate victory wasn't just introducing speed, it was creating modern global culture. The airline went on to work closely with Boeing to design the legendary 747 Jumbo Jet, a colossal double-decker aircraft that made mass international tourism affordable for ordinary middle-class American families. Suddenly, a vacation in London, Tokyo, or Rome wasn't just a rich man's dream, it was accessible to anyone with a passport. Pan Am transformed the airline industry into a global powerhouse, turned pilots into national celebrities, and permanently established the United States as the undisputed leader of commercial aviation. The story of Pan Am proved that true American greatness lies in building bridges across the skies, forever uniting the world under the wings of a single jet.